deep in here, they're going to be adductor muscles. You have a adductor. If you flip that over, you'll see them. You have an adductor. Now you got a lot of vessels here. See the vasculature right here, artery. You have a vein. If we get in here deep, you'll probably find the a nerve. Are they getting my British accent there?
Don't move suddenly.
There we go. So there's a very small muscle way up in there deep called the pectineus. You have the adductor femoris, and you have the adductor longus. Adductor longus and the adductor femoris. And so what I would do is I'm going to show you how we get the exercise prepped. Now I would probably come in here, I would probably take all these vessels out, but I might save them. Well, they used to use the same cast for 2080 as they did for 2070, but now 2080 gets their own cast, so I'll take out these vessels, but I used to save those vessels.
Kind of sad, and they were like wasting more dead cats.
What's the point? Oh, good.
How do you waste a dead
Well, you know they got a surplus of cats.
You got an abundance of them.
And cause right now in my house I got about, I don't know how many, and they're not mine. I just feed them.
That's why they're coming back.
And they bring like family. These little kittens. And they know about the time I get home. He comes out there on the front porch. And I say, hey cat.
Hey cat.
Hey kitty cat.
And then I go in the house and I fix him up some little salmon tittles.
With some rat poison.
No. And where you been, sis? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a my string that I use to tag these officially. Now, since this is tied in with an aponeurosis, you have to be very careful. You don't want to cut it too much because otherwise it'll just flap right on off. Okay? So let's go ahead and review. We've got about a truckload of muscles. We've got a gracilis. We have an adductor femoris, an adductor longus. We have a vastus medialis, biceps femoris, a sartorius, a vastus lateralis. We have a semitendinosus, and we have a biceps. This is a biceps femoris. The one that was in here was the rectus femoris. So we would clean this all up, and then we'd be ready to tag it. Now, as we're going through, we're making up our exercise as we go. So if you could hand me my bag, and I'll get out my muscle tagging apparatus. Thank you very much. There we go. And I'm just going to use a piece of unofficial green string for this tag. So let's say that I were tagging the vastus lateralis. What I would do is I would come in like so. And I would take my marker. This is muscle tagging apparatus, young lady. And then I would just tie myself a little loop here. I'd take my scissors. And I'll cut right above the knot. And there it is. You got yourself a vastus lateralis tagged and ready to go.
Yay.
So I would ask, identify the muscle with the green tag or the green marker. You see vastus lateralis?
Vastus lateralis.
So on the exercise, we have 6 cats. Now this is the way it works. The 8 o'clock folks are doing the same thing as